Hi everyone! Today, we're taking a look at an apartment designed in the Japandi style, the project's creator. Olga, who's also the founder of an interior design studio, will give you a personal tour of her own apartment. Enjoy watching!
Hi everyone, my name is Olga Mizrakh and I'm the head of Aura Design Studio. And today you have a unique opportunity to see how a designer lives. I'll show you my apartment and tell you how this project was created and built. I'd like to focus specifically on the layout, as it's always fundamental. I call it the heart of any project. Here, I didn't leave a single wall intact. Everything that could be demolished, I reworked, demolished, and rebuilt. Of course, except for the load-bearing walls. The kitchen layout is divided into two parts. There's a niche area where everything is built in, the fridge, all the appliances, storage systems, and a dish cabinet. And there's the right side with the stove, sink, and storage system. All of this is aligned symmetrically with the window and the compositional centers, with the bar counter being the main feature. The first thing that catches anyone's eye when they enter the apartment is this large window. I gave it special attention. What struck me immediately when I was buying this apartment and made me decide to purchase it in just seconds was the beautiful way the light falls here. There's such a stunning play of light and shadow here that I decided to highlight it with wooden blinds. I finished the window with custom carpentry, casings, the windowsill, and even the radiator cover were all crafted in a carpentry workshop. And on top of that, I added textiles. My textiles are also designer-made and double-sided. If I want, I can flip them to the other side and completely change the mood. If needed, I can also close the curtains, creating a completely different atmosphere here. The kitchen is made entirely of natural materials. The upper cabinets are made of metal, while the rest, including the built-in parts, are veneer and solid wood. The handles were custom-made based on my drawings. They're integrated and made from solid wood. All of this aligns with the overall Japandi-style philosophy. The entire apartment is designed in this style. Speaking of lighting, I wanted to show you this wonderful lamp. It's from the Spanish brand Aromas. It's made of natural brass and frosted glass globes. Also, notice that all the functional lighting here is built in. These are gypsum fixtures that are almost invisible. The bar counter is the compositional centerpiece of the kitchen. It was also custom made in a woodworking shop based on our drawings. Its distinctive feature is the solid wood slats. That's the primary finish. It looks stunning and also aligns with the Japandi philosophy, emphasizing natural materials. A standout feature of this project is the glass and wood partition. Since it acts as a divider, it separates the kitchen from the living room area. Firstly, and secondly, it plays a very important and subtle role. It enhances the impact of the symmetry axis along which the bar counter, stools, and both parts of the kitchen are aligned. This effect is further emphasized by the partition. Now we're in the living room area. This is our main gathering space where we spend time as a family or with guests. I came up with an interesting idea for this space. Our kids love drawing, and I'm a big fan too. We also have a lot of books, and there's always no place to store it all without it turning into a mess. So I came up with this large storage system. It hides the TV for one, and also has spacious cabinets and shelves for books, art supplies, and so on. I also have panels by Gogi Tandashvili. Together we designed these panels featuring botanical elements. They beautifully decorate the area above the sofa. The area above the sofa is finished with silkscreen wallpaper. The wall behind the sofa has these watercolor-like patterns in various shades spread across its surface. It's also worth noting the Aromas del Campo lamps. This is a well-known Spanish brand. These are unique because they're made entirely from natural materials with marble base. They feature a brass cup on top shaped like a mushroom that frames the lamp beautifully. In the living room and kitchen areas, I've incorporated several lighting schemes. You can create a specific type of light to suit any mood. Here, for example, we have a decorative lamp from Handel Studio. This is a local brand. It's also made entirely from natural brass, custom designed specifically for our project. Inside is a hidden LED strip that provides soft, dim lighting, creating a very pleasant atmosphere. If you want brighter lighting, we have double recessed gypsum lights. These are installed along the perimeter and provide a much brighter, sharper light. I'd also like to point out that it's not just one jute rug here, which also aligns with the Japandi-Style. I have two. This is a new trend in interior design, you could say. It's also practical since we've layered them on top of each other. One is lighter to match the sofa, and the other is a bold, natural jute rug. And if you look at the doors, they are also unique, custom made specifically for this project. We designed these together with the girls in our studio, and they feature glass transoms. First of all, they emphasize the ceiling height. Here, the ceilings are over 10 feet high, and the transoms also enhance the lighting. For instance, when the bathroom light is on, it looks beautiful from the living room and serves as an additional light source for the bathroom. So it's never completely dark in there. Below the storage area and the niche where the TV is hidden, there's a special podium made of ceramic granite. It serves partly as storage and also as a shelf for placing items, while adding a rich stone texture to the interior. And now, the bedroom. This is the smallest room in the apartment. Nevertheless, it's very important to me and probably the coziest. Here, I emphasize the design coherence with a large, spacious wardrobe. It's made entirely of natural materials. Its frame is made of plywood. It's illuminated. The back is wallpapered. An interesting detail is that I emphasize the room's geometry with clean, absolute lines. There are horizontal and vertical lines here. The headboard was custom made to span the entire length of the room. I'm a big fan of wallpaper. And here I've chosen not the brightest ones, but still with natural motifs. These are willow branches, very beautiful. In my opinion, with elements of hand painting, they visually expand the space as well. And they add delightful, natural accents. By the way, take a look at the lamp. This one is also by Aromas. It has a slightly playful shape. We waited a long time for these lamps to arrive from Spain. I love this brand. It also aligns with a philosophy of natural materials. This is my daughter's room. It's the brightest and stands out the most from the overall color scheme of the apartment, mainly because this interior was designed around this painting. I gave her this painting a few years ago. My daughter is currently studying at university. She's already a student, she's into drawing, loves watching anime and reading manga. The background of the painting became the basis for choosing the colors of the ceiling, cornice, and upholstery. She also specifically requested LED lighting. It's installed right behind this wall molding. A few additional colors were introduced here. There's an accent color behind the desk. We also added decor elements that echo the painting's color palette. I'd like to say a few words about the painting because it has a really interesting story. It was painted by an artist during the COVID times and is titled Children of the Earth. It depicts a girl with bright blue hair of East Asian appearance drawn next to birds native to Africa. The artist wanted to convey the idea that during that time when we couldn't go out or travel, we all stayed in our own spaces. The internet and its capabilities for communication flourished, making the world feel like one unified entity. Such an interesting story. Here, we also see an unusual clothes rack. As we know, it can be challenging for young people, especially during student or teenage years, to keep things tidy. If they're too tired to put clothes away in the wardrobe, they can just hang them on this special rack, whatever it's called. I love it for its bold and creative design concept. It's actually a very practical and intriguing design solution. This is my son's room. He's 13 years old. My goal was to create not a child's room, but a space for a mature teenager. One standout feature is a custom-made map crafted from wooden panels. It's not just decor. We have a fun tradition where we find unusual place names. The second person has to locate the geographic feature on the map. There's also an unusual hanging chair here. It's actually a great spot for reading. My son even does his homework here when he needs to read a history paragraph. It's nice to do it away from a desk in a comfy, well-designed, and unique soft chair. There's also a storage system integrated, including a small library, shelves, and a built-in wardrobe. It's very convenient, no protruding edges or lines. Everything fits seamlessly into the space. Overall, the room's color scheme aligns with the rest of the apartment, the same paint shade for walls, cornices, and ceiling. But there are also some very interesting light fixtures here. They're biomorphic, semi-spherical shapes, and black-stained wood with matte diffusers. This adds to the design unity with materials that echo other rooms while creating a unique atmosphere here. Take a look at these wall sconces. These are also by Aromas, a Spanish brand I really love. What's remarkable here is the large diameter, a big brass surface paired with painted metal. And I think the diameter even exceeds 19.7 inches. They light up the space beautifully and complement the ceiling lights. Another unusual feature in this room is the writing desk. It's very large, custom made according to our drawings in a carpentry workshop. Its length is more than 8.2 feet, so it has a strong metal base with reinforcement ribs to prevent sagging or bending. Of course, this wasn't done by accident. My son's friends come over. Sometimes we sit down together to chat, read, or watch something. This desk is designed so that at least two people can sit at it comfortably. A very notable place is the bathroom. It turned out to be quite spacious and has design consistency with other rooms due to the natural wooden panels, which are finished with solid wood slats and also feature a functional aspect. Behind some of these panels, there are storage spaces. So I placed the bathtub with built-in faucets and the shower and adjusted the geometry with a special panel that increased the bathtub's width by 3.9 inches to avoid unnecessary angles. I've also planned a large storage system here. Here I have a cabinet for cosmetics and various bath accessories. The sink is not regular ceramics, but made of natural stone. And we continued the natural theme with the toilet, which is not white, but a matte gray color. Note that I don't follow the stereotype of using all hardware or elements in the same color. Here there is matte black, a matte steel flush button for the toilet, and white outlets. So I mix these colors and the design style of the room still looks quite organic. These are not just towel hooks, they are towel dryers. They also have a heating function, which is very convenient. Plus, you can really hang bath towels, robes, and hand towels on them. And I don't need to place extra hardware on any surfaces. There is also a shower cabin here, very convenient, with built-in black faucets and a storage shelf. Notice the transom window here, which provides additional daylight, letting natural light through the glass. This is a small guest bathroom, and it follows the same color scheme as the rest of the apartment. There is porcelain stoneware with a concrete effect on the floors and walls. There is a small storage system here hiding the boiler, and you can also store some other items. The rounded shapes that are present throughout the apartment are repeated here in this mirror and the rounded edges of the sink. We have a shower with built-in faucets, ceramica Marachi tiles, and glass with black fittings. I believe that space should be used optimally, and this is mainly reflected in the layout solution. Therefore, when redesigning the apartment layout, I planned spacious storage systems. In the corridor area, I essentially created a large wardrobe system. This is a cabinet that serves as a utility closet. It contains an ironing board, a steam system, and I have a very large, spacious wardrobe with lighting and glass facades. And here you can store a large number of items.